Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. So the first issue of fiqh here is al-istita'a wa man istata'a ilayhi sabila. The person who becomes obliged to perform Hajj is the one who has become capable of doing that. And capability is defined in two things. First is the physical capability, and the other one is the material capability. Physically able to walk or use any form of transportation half independently. So this is very simplified. The second one is to be materially capable, and then that is to have enough wealth to live with your dependents and to take you back and fro from Hajj. Once you have fulfilled these conditions of capability, then you're faced with two opinions. The first one is the obligation to do it any time in your life, as long as you don't become fearful that it's going to be a hardship for you to fulfill, or that you will be losing your wealth and not capable again. And the other one is the obligation to do it immediately, and this is from the injunction from the Prophet ﷺ, which says, "Hujju qabla an la tahujju." Do pilgrimage before you become incapable again. So the first pillar of Hajj is Ihram, which is performed at the miqat. The miqat is where you say the intention of Hajj. For the Prophet ﷺ, he left Medina 5 days before Dhul Hijjah, and he prayed 4 rak'ats in the mosque, in his mosque ﷺ. And when he reached Dhul Hulayfa, which is the miqat of the people of Medina, he prayed 2 rak'ats of Asr. So the first ruling is to shorten your prayers while as a traveler. The other ruling is to perform ghusl, to wash, and this is the sunnah of Ihram. And for the people leaving from Medina, it is a sunnah to do that. It is mustahab to do it in your house, in your hotel. This is also a sunnah for women, even though the woman may be in her menses or in her postnatal phase. This is not to remove her from her impurity, but it is a celebrational form of washing. For men, it is wajib. It is part of Ihram. It is wajib for him to remove anything which he wears normally, which is sun. So shirts, pants, underwears, and socks must be removed, and they must be replaced with the izar and rida, the white, the top and the bottom garment, which is white, and this is the sunnah for men. It is also agreed upon, or the majority of the opinion, that men can, or anyone can leave, keep their rings, their watches, their glasses, and even the headset on, and to have the money belt. In the Maliki opinion, the money belt can only be used on the skin. But we've asked our scholars, and they've said that one can also use a belt on top of the izar to keep it in place. So a belt without the money part is also permissible. The ihram for women is her face and her hands. So a woman does not wear anything on her face nor her hands. The wisdom of ihram is to feel the equality between all the races, and the rich and the poor, the traveler and the resident. And as we observe ourselves being naked as the day that we were born, and we've washed and we've cleaned ourselves outwardly, we feel the urge and the need to purify ourselves inwardly as well from all forms of negativity, hate, arrogance, jealousy, anger, and to replace that with love and compassion. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Man nadara ila akhihi nadrata wuddin ghufira lahu." The person who looks at his brother or sister with eyes of compassion and love, he is forgiven.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك